love this one so much. That just makes me want. Sleeves are like holding my arm hostage. Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to another episode of me doing stuff. So, Happy New Year. It's the new year, finally. Can you believe it? I have super high hopes for this new year. I already set out my goals and I have that posted. You can check out that video if you want to. And I'm just excited. I love a good reset. New year, I always take a complete reset, and it's just really exciting, get to try new things, get to kind of rebrand myself and make myself a better person for, years to come. In this video, I'm going to be trying on and rating all the clothes that I made this year. I made a lot of clothes this year, and I made a lot for other people, so I will definitely show you what I made for others as well. Yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be a good year, and I can't wait to see what happens. Okay, anyways, without further ado, let's start with the corsets. Okay, so my very first corset that I made this year is actually this blue corset that's just straight up and down. This was my very first, this wasn't my first time making a corset. I made a corset here in this video where I thrift flipped a dress and then kind of made it into a corset. And then this is the second one I've ever made. At the time, I was very proud of this, but I know how to make better corsets now, and I could see a lot of problems with this one that I would change. So first of all, with the back. So as you see, it kind of scrunches in whenever the string pulls it because it doesn't have boning keeping it sturdy. You can see that really towards the end of the corset. I think that's the only really big issue. The fit is fine. I meant it to be kind of cropped and able to see your midriff. Yeah, it's really just not putting boning in the back where the eyelets are to make it kind of more sturdy. Oh, also, I don't have a zipper on this to easily take it on and off. That, I'm telling you, a zipper on a corset is your best friend. I'm telling you right now. Just because it'll take longer to put this on and go string by string and string it through. Whereas with the zipper, you just zip and take it off. While this is the first one of this year, I definitely got a lot better, and I'm excited to show you the other ones. Corset number 2. I am very, very, very proud of this corset. This is the second one that I made this year, and I just was in love from the moment I put in that last eyelet. This one was based off of a Sergio Hudson fall-winter 2024 runway, I think. But I made that in this video, so you can check that out here. And I just want you to know I have the pattern for this. From this corset to the rest of them that I made in this video, I use that pattern. So if you are interested in making a corset like this and not like that first one, click the link in my bio. I got a little pattern for you to use. I made this one to go to my friend's release party for her magazine, and I'm very, very proud of this. I also made a matching skirt to go with it with the same material as the corset, and then I just added some fur trim on the ends. In love with this. I think that everything is pretty much perfect for this. I even put the, what's this called, underwire in here, and it fit perfectly. And then also I corrected the mistake from the other one, and I put boning in here to make sure that it's very sturdy. And then the zipper, of course, easy to take on and off. And I like the color of the zipper too. I really ate down on this. I love this one so much. This is just a staple piece, to be honest, this corset. Especially because it's denim, it goes with anything, and you could just use this to layer. And also, I want to mention that with a lot of my corsets, I always make a matching pants or skirt to it, so you'll see that as we go along. Corset number 2. Now, I am not very sure if you would count this actually as a corset. Obviously, it's a dress and it doesn't have any boning in it, but I think I want to put this in this category because I made it with the same pattern as the denim corset. I mean, it has the bust cups just like the denim corset. I think after I made that denim corset is when I like exploded into my corset making era, and I'm still in that era, by the way. I love this dress, super cute, hugs me tightly. The only things are, so when it came to putting the underwire in, for some reason I made it a little bit too small, like the space to put the underwire in, I made it too small. So actually the underwire sticks out just a little bit right here. The other side is good, just this side it sticks out just a little bit, so they're not super even. I also have a little bit of wear and tear at the seams right here, just because I made it really tight and I wanted to hug my figure as much as I can. I think that was a little bit of a mistake because, you know, when I eat or like when I bend down, I don't want it to rip. It hasn't so far, and I've worn it out a couple times, but I am still a little bit scared. But other than that, I love her so much. I really need to get a serger because this fabric is not holding on. Like, truly, if I don't get a serger soon, it'll rip. Corset number 4. I love this one so much. So my plan actually is to put eyelets on the end of the top and then on the skirt as well, and then I wanted to string some string in between here and kind of make it a look just like that. So this is not exactly done, but I still wanted to show it off. I am in love with her, although the fit is not as good as the denim one, and I think it's because of how I draped the chiffon on here. Because when I was making it, I didn't have my mannequin. It's kind of off in some places, so it's really tight on my waist, and then it's really loose on my hips, which I wish would be fixed. I know if I just like pull here, it can be tighter, but I don't know, whatever. And then also, this is the corset where I thought I didn't need a zipper. I thought zippers were unnecessary. And then I realized how necessary they actually are. So I had to go in and put a makeshift zipper in there. It's not the prettiest in the world. It's not. But I learned my lesson. Always put a zipper in your corset. It still looks really good though. Even though like I had to sew on top of the fabric in order to put the zipper in there, I think that it's not super noticeable. And then especially people that don't really have much experience with sewing, they're not even gonna really realize what's off about it, you know? So yes, love her. I definitely want to make her in different colors. Comment down below what colors you think would look really good with this. I really want to try like maybe a maroon on the inside, and then for the chiffon do like a nice green sage color, kind of mix the colors up, see how that looks. I don't know. We'll see in the future. I am also in love with the little strap that I put at the back. It is a little bit tight, but I wanted it to be there in order to hold my corset up if I didn't want my corset to be as tight. So I can loosen this up and then it would still stay on my body because of the strap up here. But yes, I love everything that I did with this, and I definitely want to try it again. Again, I'm not sure if you would count this as a corset as it doesn't have any boning in it, except for the underwires, but this is corset number 5. I don't have a video on this one. This one was just a project just for me, but it's also not done yet. My plan, again, with this one is to put eyelets on the ends of this and on the end of the skirt, and then stitch string through to kind of make it a dress instead of like a 2-piece set, you know? So this one did not really go, or it doesn't really look how I really wanted it to look. Here's the sketch for this design. I wanted the bust cups to be like Billie Eilish's bust cups, I think in one of her Grammy looks. I saw a YouTube tutorial on how to do that, and I tried to like do it myself. And while this one looks alright, this one kind of just lost the plot. I have no idea what she's doing here. And then how I decided to close it off is I decided to put hook and eyes along the ends because there's no zipper that's small enough to go here. I'm just scared these hook and eyes might break or rip. So possibly I could go in with Velcro. Is that tacky? I don't know. But I love this look. I love the like wine red. I got this fabric from Joann's, of course. All the fabric is probably from Joann's. Although she doesn't look how I really wanted her to. So I might just remake this with a different color. If you want a tutorial, just let me know. I made it with the same pattern as all the other ones, and I just made it shorter. She has potential. I think when I put the eyelets in and then put the strings in, I'll like her even more. But right now I'm like, it just didn't come out how I wanted it to. But that's okay, you know, it's trial and error. This is my latest corset that I literally just finished last night. I am so incredibly proud of this one. With all the experience I have from making corsets, I kind of analyzed all of my errors and tried to avoid them in making this corset. I say try because there are a few little errors here, and I'll get into that. So first, can we talk about the cups? These cat ear cuffs I made using the pattern in the Etsy. Go check that out. But instead, I just kind of traced it out to make it kind of come up like a cat ear and come back down. I am in love with this one. This is my favorite one so far. As you can see, I've also added welt pocket flaps here, and they are usable actual pockets. They're just shallow, and I wouldn't really put anything in here because it's a corset, so it'd be like really tight to my body, you know? Another feature is the zipper here. So I've hit the zipper with a fabric on top of it, and then also the fabric's in the inside as well, so that when I'm unzipping it and zipping it back, it doesn't pinch my skin, because that was a problem with some of my other corsets. Another feature is, although it actually, the corset fits me like a lot better than my other ones, so it like almost closes, but if you can see in the middle, I added like a flap on the inside so that if someone bigger than me puts this on, their skin will be covered with the flap on the inside. I decided to add that so that I can have maybe my friends who are different sizes than me try this on, and they'll be covered up as well. I am in love with this one so much. I'm literally gonna wear this one like tonight. And right now it's December 31st and New Year's is tomorrow, so I'm definitely gonna be wearing this and showing it off. Again, just the cat ears, and I like the pattern that I chose. I think maybe I will make this corset again, just use a different fabric, because I feel like the pinstripes kind of take away from the flaps here, because you can't really see it, I don't think. With this pattern, I did make this part like lower, so there's no underwire here because it doesn't fit. My underwire is too long, but that's okay because it still fits really good. Some errors in it are the welt pockets are not done perfectly. It's my first time doing welt pockets like with the flaps on there, so it's not perfectly done. And then also we have some tension here, like if you can see, like it's folded here, and there's tension here too. And that's just kind of sloppy work. I think I wanted to get this over with really fast, and while I did see there were problems in it, I didn't want to go back and fix it because I wanted to finish it. But yes, and then also the boning is on the inside, so you can't see it on the outside, but if you look in the inside, you'll see where the boning is placed. The boning here, instead of going straight up and down, it's actually at an angle, which is pretty cool. And this wraps up all the corsets that I made this year. So that's, how much is that? 3, 4, 5, 6. It's number 6. Wow. Yeah, I've made 6 corsets this year. That's amazing. And definitely more corsets to come in the new year. Okay, so let's rate these, shall we? I want you to put your ratings of the corsets in the comment section down below, just so I can see how you guys feel about each of them. I plan on making a skirt and pants with this. I have enough fabric to make pants and a skirt. I actually have the pants pattern cut out right here, just on the floor. I just haven't sewn it together yet. Pants coming soon. Just wait on that. Also, this video is coming soon as well, so wait on that too. My ratings go as follows. This one, number 6. I love like the vampire look as well. Do you know what I mean? I think, and then the denim one is gonna be right behind that, to be honest. That's an iconic look. The white chiffon one, so what is that, 6x4, number 4. And then I think I'm gonna go with the dress, and then the cropped one, because I just don't like the fit as much, but it's definitely better than my very first one. Well, yes, this is all my corsets that I made this year. So next, let's see what we should move on to. Let's move on to dresses. This was my first dress of the year. There are a few errors with her, as there are with a lot of my projects. First of all, this draping for some reason doesn't want to drape how she should. I don't know why she comes out like a tongue. It should be like this. It should be like a cow neck. And I don't know why she like wants to come out like a tongue like that. I don't know. Also, the fit of the around my arms is a little bit tight. I won't lie. I mean, it's bearable, but after like a couple hours, I'll have to like push it down because it actually starts to hurt. And then lastly is the bottom of the skirt. As you can see, the actual lining is peeking out a little bit at the bottom, which isn't super noticeable, but I notice it because I made it. Fun fact about this dress is I actually wanted it to be floor length. I just ran out of fabric. But let's give it up for the back of the dress, shall we? Love her gown. Next. This dress I actually wore to my cousin's wedding along with the other one, but I had never worked with fabric with like beads on it before. So I'm very, very proud of how this one came out. I actually haven't put this on for a long time, actually. So let's just sit with her for a minute, okay? But yes, I made this dress in the same video I made the last dress, and it goes all the way down to the floor. I think, to be honest, I need to cut it because I have to like hold my dress up in order to walk. And this dress was inspired by, I don't remember the runway name, but I'll put it here. I saw it on Pinterest and I knew I had to recreate it. I also got this brooch just to kind of like top it off. It's like there's a brooch in the original design as well, so I thought it'd be perfect to like put it in this one. This one was very tedious because I had to make the waistband, and I actually hand sewed the waistband a little bit to my, well, it's not a waistband, but it's like an underbust band. And then also with the straps, this one I had to like it's this other one. One of them I had to do something funky to the straps because it wasn't fitting right. But you can't really see it, to be honest. But the under fabric is beautiful. It's this gold fabric. Literally, I had to use this beaded fabric, that gold fabric, and then a lining underneath. So there's 3 things of fabrics on here. Like I said, I'm in love with this one. This is one of my like really, really good projects. I really need to wear this out more. It's just like way too fancy. Like the only place that would be appropriate is like a wedding, I guess. Maybe an exquisite date. Exquisite. But I don't know. I'm also very proud of the zipper too. Sometimes, you know, if you're a sewer, you know, when you put in a good zipper, like you feel proud. Like there's no like scrunching of the fabric, especially when it's a invisible zipper and then you sew it and it's actually invisible. That just makes me want. Let's move on. Okay, she's not a dress, but I think she belongs here anyway. This is the first onesie I've ever made, and it's pretty good. I did a pretty good job. The pattern is also available on my Etsy if you want to try this one out. But I will say the sleeves are like holding my arm hostage. I will not lie. I can go back and fix that and just kind of make it looser. Like there's no reason for me to be suffering like this except for my laziness. But yes, she's cute. I just don't really know like how to wear this. I feel a little bit uncomfortable wearing a onesie out in public. I don't know why. I don't want to wear a onesie out in public. Okay, this is my first one. I will probably do this again, maybe do it denim, and maybe I'll feel a little bit more comfortable with that, especially if I make it like flare out in the hips as well. There's an idea. You can definitely do that with the pattern if you are interested in buying the pattern. Literally just adjust it and make it come out a little bit more. She's cute. Not much else to say about her. This was my first time making a collar, which it was a good starting position for making a collar, I will say. This is the last dress that I have with me right now. I really like this dress. I wear this out a lot, actually. It's just really comfortable, and it's a knit, so it's really stretchy, but it also like hugs my body right. And then just the draping of this is so just elegant. Just look at that. There's a lot you can do with this too. I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. The only thing is this type of fabric that I use, it like pills. It's mostly on the collar, it pills a lot. I think it's just, maybe it's a knit thing or maybe it's a cheap knit thing, because I got this fabric from Joann's and it's very nice upon first inspection, but after a few washes, it does pill. A lot of my clothes I don't wash super regularly, which you should not either, especially if you're not wearing the same thing over and over again, like day in, day out. If you're wearing the same thing over and over again, yes, you should wash it, but none of my clothes are washed daily, and I don't recommend you wash your clothes daily unless something actually happens to it, like if it's dirty or you sweat in it. Otherwise, they're fine. I promise they're fine. Instead of putting this in the washer, I'll just hand wash this one instead, because just the pilling, I don't want it to ruin the fabric, you know. That's all I have for me now. There are a couple of dresses, I believe. The only one I can think of is the Ariana Grande one that I did not bring with me here to college. That's back at home. That's also one that I really like. Also, when it comes to dresses, I've made a lot of dresses for other people, so we can go ahead and I'm just gonna scrape my brain and see what I can remember. I actually do have one with me now. This dress I made for this girl. She brought it back in to like adjust the sleeves because she didn't like the movement of the sleeves. She wants more movement. So how I'm gonna do that is, so if we see the original design of a sleeve, right, to give it more movement, instead of having like a large hump, you just make the hump smaller, and that'll give you more movement within the sleeve. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I also made my mom a dress. Oh yeah, okay, that red dress as well. Oh, that video didn't come out actually. I'm gonna edit that video and bring and bring that one out because I think that's a really good video. It's a video of me making my mom a dress, and I had brought this one back with me in order to adjust it because the bust is actually too big for her, and then I just never got to it. So I need to do that. I will edit that video and bring that one out because I do like that video. Okay, and I think that's all for the dresses so far. I think just based on the ones that I've tried on, I'm gonna rate them. Oh yeah, I also made my other friend that's also in a sorority this blue glittery dress, super pretty. It's sleeveless and then the back drapes super low. My ratings, I think I'm gonna give this one a 1 just because it's so comfortable and literally I wear it all the time. Number 2 will be that green dress because I really worked really hard on that one, and that's the first time I made a dress with beaded fabric and it came out really well. So that one will be number 2. 1 and 2 are neck and neck, to be honest, because this one is just super cute for everyday wear and very comfortable, but the other one I just am very proud of it and how it came out. Number 3 will be the orange one. I still love her. I still wear her out occasionally. And then number 4 will be the jumpsuit, just because, like I said, I'm not a super big fan of how onesies look on me. And then the sleeves, I need to adjust the sleeves. Not saying that I hate her. I do not hate her. I actually love her, but someone had to be number 4. Alrighty, while we're here, let's speed run tops, shall we? This one is made out of the same fabric as the Ariana Grande dress was, like the white part of the Ariana Grande dress. I made this specifically for when I get a bank job and I can just look very professional. This one's very cute, very comfortable. It is hard to keep these white parts white because, you know. I tried to do something cute here, but I kind of failed. I think it's just the fabric that I use. I'm just not that into it. And I still have the pattern, so maybe I'll do something else with it. I really love this one. This was my shirt of the summer, to be honest. Very, not that stretchy, but pretty stretchy. And then I love the lace detailing I put. Now that I'm trying this one on again, I really like it. I have on and off feelings about this one. It's just because of the pattern. I don't know. I'm just not a super I don't know. It's cute. I need to wear this one out more. I wanted to try something different with the busts and the sleeves, so I'm very proud of this one. This one too I need to wear more often because it's just super cute. I love even the fabric that I used. The only thing is I just kind of messed up here, so it just really bothers me when I see it in pictures, you know. I love wearing this one to layer under my corset. Yes, this one was actually made as a dress, but I found out it doesn't look good as a dress. So what I do instead is I use it to layer under different pieces. Also, that reminds me, I made a red dress around the same time I made this in this video right here. And I actually gave that away to my friend. I miss her. But you know what? If I miss her so bad, just make it again. You know what I mean? I may make a purple one, a glittery purple one. Ooh, my birthday's coming up. Let's think about that. I've literally never worn this after making this. I just don't like the length. I don't like the silhouette. I just don't like it. Maybe if I sheared it and then it came in like that, I could wear it as a summer tube top. Would love that. But otherwise, yeah, I just don't wear this one. This top was very poorly made, to be honest. I still have raw edges. I didn't finish it off really well, but I still wear her out sometimes because she's cute. Also, I'm realizing I am missing a skirt that I made. I made a bubble skirt in the summertime and I actually can't find it. I don't know what happened to her. Love her, wear her all the time. Love a good cowl neck. Also, pattern in the description. I made so many tops, but I barely made any pants. I only made 3 pants, and one I can't even show you because I can't even find it. That's all that I have for you today. I did a lot this year. Going through this video made me realize actually how much I've done, and I'm very proud of all the work that I did. Next year I'm shooting for 50. So you just watch, I'll do 50 of them. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below of which ones that you liked the most. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. This was so much fun. I should do it again. I can't wait for next year. I'm gonna pop off. Put down in the comments what you think I should make next year. And I really want to do different mediums as well. Anyway, my camera's about to die, so I gotta go. But I will see you soon. Bye!